even though they're perfect, right? They're not perfect for you. They're like perfect. They're everything you ever wanted, but they risk losing the relationship or that person. And that's actually the day 23 out of 100 for you. Golden nugget of the day we have: if setting boundaries with someone pushes them away, they're probably not the right person for you in the first place. And I'm not just talking about like sexual boundaries and things like that. Like it could be anything. Like I don't drink, and then they're like, I want to smoke weed and drink, whatever. But a lot of you guys are afraid to set boundaries early on, especially when you start dating, because you're afraid it might push the other person away. And like, let's say they're like perfect, they're everything you ever wanted, but then they break one of your boundaries, right? And so you stay quiet when something little bothers you. Maybe you ignore something. Maybe you compromise for something. And those little things slide over to the side and they pile up. And this could be like your personal time, your hobbies you want to keep, the gym time, routines, right? Your friend, your best friend that loves you and is good for you and has always one that what's best for you. Maybe your personal standards or values and your expectations of what you'd want the relationship to look like if you got in a relationship. You start letting things slide, right? And all so you don't risk losing the relationship or that person. And that's actually the problem. When you don't set boundaries early, you train the relationship to exist without them. And months later or years later, then you have a huge issue when you finally speak up. And what it looks like is you finally speak up, and all of a sudden you bring up this boundary of yours and your partner feels attacked, and then they're getting defensive, and you're wondering why they're getting defensive. It's because you brought it out of the blue to them. It's a boundary that you should have brought up early in the beginning, but you didn't. So now it looks like, and I've seen this a lot with guys like saying, hey, I'd like for you to dress a certain way at the gym or whatever it might be. And then to the girl, like, out of nowhere, what the freaks? And then they call you controlling and insecure. And the truth is, like I said, the boundary it mattered to you, but you never said anything in the beginning. So now you have an issue. So healthy relationships don't punish boundaries. They respect them. So set them from day number one. In fact, the right person will actually appreciate you setting a boundary because it brings clarity or like expectations. So they'll thank you. It also shows and gives someone the opportunity to be able to like see what you love and what matters to you and then respect it as well. And if they don't, that's your sign too. So if someone genuinely respects you and your boundary, it's not going to push them away. In fact, it'll actually push you guys or bring you closer to them and them closer to you. And if it does push them away, that's data, that's information, that's your sign, because behavior speaks louder than words. So if they say they're fine, but then they act kind of pushed away after you set the boundary, that's your sign. Even though they're perfect, right? They're not perfect for you. Because in the end, we get in relationships not just to keep someone around, right? It's to build something bigger and better for both of you guys, right? So when you find someone in the relationship where you can, both respect what each other value, what matters to you, what you honor, that's where it is. Because I don't think love is enough in relationships. I truly don't. I believe it takes respect, loyalty, a few other things. We were all raised up on love is all you need. It's not. It's not. It's like the NOS, the jet fuel that gets things started. But to have a long lasting relationship, you need loyalty, commitment, and you definitely need trust and respect.